Hey, is life so dear and peace so sweet as to be purchased with the price of chains and slavery? Forbid it, God Almighty. Guys, my name is Warner Workman, Minuteman Arms. I'm up here. I want to tell you about a revolutionary concept that I'm going to do between now and sometime in the future, right? Our nation has just simply been taken over by tyrants. The Democrats are evil, wicked people, pure and simple, right? And the only thing that keeps man free today is the Second Amendment. They're eroding on the First, they're eroding on the Fourth. They're doing all kinds of vile and inhumane acts against their fellow Americans, right? The only thing that keeps us free, Second Amendment. So let me tell you what I'm doing, because I'm tired. Yeah, I'm tired of the leftist liberal takeover of every institution in America. And the one thing they will not have is my freedom or my liberties, right? So I got this grandson who's going to be 2 years shortly. I got a granddaughter coming. I refuse to turn over a nation that I was born free into to them under the guise of slavery, right? Just ain't happening. So again, I opened up Minuteman Arms for one reason, actually two reasons. I wanted to enable as many law-abiding citizens as possible to exercise their Second Amendment right, and two, to piss off as many liberals as possible. Today is that day. If I've ever pissed off a liberal, if I've ever enabled you to exercise your Second Amendment right, today is the day. Because starting tomorrow, so today is August 6th, starting August 7th, every gun, every single gun that's on my website, every one, I am selling for cost. Did you hear that? Cost. Because here's the line. So I love Patrick Henry, and the first little quote was a Patrick Henry quote. I love the guy. One of these days I'm going to memorize that speech, and I'm going to give it over and over again to anybody that's willing to listen. But one of my favorite lines is, he says, basically, tell us then, sir, that we are weak, unable to cope with such a formidable adversary. But when shall we be stronger? Will it be next week? Will it be next year? Will it be when we are totally disarmed? And when a British guard shall be stationed in every house? Shall we gather strength by irresolution and inaction? Shall we acquire the means of effectual resistance by lying supinely on our backs and hugging the delusional phantom of hope? Until our enemies shall have us bound by hand and foot? Sir, we are not weak if we make proper use of the means by which the God of nature hath placed in our power. Prayer first, firearms second. The millions of people armed in the holy cause of liberty, and in such a country that which we possess, are invincible by any force which our enemy can send against us. Besides, sir, we shall not fight our battles alone. There is a just God who presides over the destinies of nations, and who will raise up friends to fight our battles with us. The battle, sir, is not to the strong alone. It is to the vigilant, the active, the brave. Besides, sir, we have no election. If we were base enough to desire it, it is now too late to retire from the contest. There is no retreat but in submission and slavery. Our chains are forged. The clanking may be heard on the plains of Lovettsville. The war is inevitable. Let it come. I repeat it, sir. Let it come. All firearms starting Saturday, August 6th at Minuteman Arms will be at cost. So let me be super duper clear on that. There typically is a charge anywhere from about, I'll say 3 to 4%, a credit card charge, right? If you buy on my website, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to price everything with a 5% over cost markup that's going to cover, actually 4, I'll do it 4% cost markup over the price. If you come into my store, I'm going to give you that 4%. So you come in, pay me cash, and you're going to get a firearm at cost, right? I'm telling you, my goal is to not just arm Lovettsville or Loudoun County or this tri-state area. My goal is to arm every law-abiding American who loves their country and who's willing to defend it with the tools God has granted us in natural law and is protected by the Constitution and the Second Amendment. God bless Warner Workman. We'll see y'all guys soon. Take care.